Hi there, I'm Charles. Thanks for clicking on my video. I'm going to be putting a new phone mounting system in my truck today. I drive a 2015 GMC 1500 Sierra, and I need a new phone solution here for my dash mount. So because I've been using this cup holder thing here, and I have to look down at that when I'm using my phone. It's just not working out too good. I need something I can mount right here on my dash where I can be looking outside at the same time while I'm looking at my phone. And I have two phones. I've got two Android phones. So I think I found a solution. And here in a little bit, I'll get it all out here and get it set up. I'll show you what I came up with. I want my phones to be able to be up here where I'm looking at, actually able to look outside at the same time with it not blocking my view. And I'm going to have two phones, one here and one here. So I do a lot of gig work, delivering for Walmart Spark, delivering for DoorDash, Uber Eats. I do a lot of different things with this truck, and I need something that's a permanent, sturdy mounting solution for these phones. This thing here is kind of wobbly. It's okay, it works, but I'm having to look down and not actually looking at the road when I'm looking at my phone. So it makes sense to have something up here to make it better and safer. So anyway, I actually came up with something I bought on Amazon, and I'll break it out here in a little bit and show you what I got. Okay, I actually used my pocket knife to mark them holes a little bit better. Had to get it so I could get them cards out of there anyway, so they're hard to get out. Okay, got that one. I can see the marks. One right there. One right there on the 8. One right there. And that other. It should be that one right there. Alright, there's where I'm going to be drilling. That's going to be fun. Kind of hard to hold it steady. It should work out. Got the 4 holes drilled in there so I can mount it. I'm going to actually use my pocket knife to clean this up a little bit. Got some little shavings on there. There we go. That's good enough. It's just plastic. Alright, got the holes ready. Now I'm going to put this on. It goes like this, right here. Goes like that right there. I gotta get the bolts rounded up for it. They give you an extra one of these bolts here that bolts onto the 2 front ones here. They give you an extra one of these. Sorry, need 2 hands. Okay, I got them bolted on. I just got to tighten them up. I'm going to use the little wrench they gave me. Wherever it is, there it is. They also give you a little keychain thing that go on your keychain to tighten these things here. That's what that's for, tighten these. Good. Got the little wrench. And the screwdriver. Get the right size on there. I don't want to tighten it too tight because I might have to wiggle these around and get them in the right spot. Alright. Them are pretty tight. The holes look pretty much lined up. Okay. Almost ready to put this back on. Alright, I think I'm ready to attach this back on. So, I'm gonna plug in the heated seats. That one's in. And that one's in. That's easy. Alright, try to get her snapped back on here. And get these wires back up inside. Get it lined up. Snap it on. Snap it on. Snap it on. Alright, it's on. Now, you gotta snap back on there. I'm getting somewhere anyway. Getting there. Well, it's gonna be pretty sturdy. These are gonna get some bolts. Just gotta get them going in there. There it goes. Well, it's gonna take two hands. We'll see if this one will start. Yeah, it started. Alright, that one's tight. Alright, I finally got that screw in there. It was kind of tricky getting that last screw in. She's pretty sturdy though. It's in there. Well, now I'm gonna put the balls on here and go from there. Okay, I got these little bitty screws here that hold that on, so I'm just going to use the ones that came out of it though. Alright, got the ball on there. I have the little wrench to hold it and tighten it with the Phillips. Two-handed operation, maybe three. Oh, hey, wait a minute. These are Allens. I gotta get an Allen wrench. Alright, this thing comes with these different type of nuts. It's called a ruby grid nut. So I'm putting them on there, using the Allen wrench to tighten it. That way you can move them around. You don't have to use a wrench underneath here all the time. So I'm taking these lock nuts off and using the ruby grid nuts that came in the package. I'll get one out of there. Alright. Yeah, these got the little, they'll go right in the slot and that holds it. And you can tighten it without using a wrench on the back of it. They just set inside there and then tightens down. No problem. That's on. Here's the little Allen wrench. You can actually crank that down pretty tight. That way it's adjustable. If you need to move it, you can move it one way or the other. It'll slide. So, there's that one. That's on. I need one more. I got another one here. It helps to have a pocket knife. Got extra ruby grid nuts in here, so I don't need the lock nuts. I do need this. All right. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but just putting those sliding nuts on here. Can move these later wherever you need to put them, but right now, just getting them on here. Alright, we'll tighten these down. I think that's about where I want them. Just one on each side of it. Alright, pretty tight. Pretty tight. Alright, got these little set screws that have got to go in to hold that on. There it is. Then I'll have to attach the things to those balls. Anyway, I'm going to put these set screws in here to hold it, and should be about in business getting there. It's taking me a little bit. This is the first time doing this. Okay, I got it on, got it secure. It'll work pretty good. It's sturdy. I can pull the whole truck with that. That ain't going nowhere. Looks good. Looks awesome. It's gonna work out fine. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this on here. Alright, I'm gonna put this on here. So, takes two hands though. Trying to keep the camera set up there, but it's not working out too good. Won't point up there too much. Maybe here, there we go. We'll try that. As long as my arm don't hit it. Keeping it real. Look at that bullet. That's a cool bullet point. Just loosen that up, pop that in, tighten that up. It's kind of snug. I want it where I'm looking straight at it, where it's looking at me. I don't want it in the way of my gear shifter. Put my phone on. Well, it's tight. I don't hold it. Alright, I got them on there. Get it tight. I'll put my phone up, my other phone up there, see what it looks like. This one, I'm probably gonna have to, I think it'll be alright where it's at. Kind of almost in the way. I need to maybe drop it down a little bit. I'll set my other phone on here. It's got to be tight in order to do it one-handed. That's going to work. Sorry. Alright. It's done. It's installed. Got it on there. I'll have to make a few adjustments where I want it actually, and then I can tighten it up real tight and be done with it. But it'll work. Thanks for watching. That's gonna work. I'm gonna try to roll with that. We'll see how it goes. I'll get it all tweaked out the best I can where it works the best for me. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate those thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, and I appreciate all of yous. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Peace. Now I get to put all my tools up. I was kind of hoping this would fit on there because that's easy release. That thing, push the button and it opens up. Your phone comes right out of there. These are harder. You gotta kind of push it on one side. These are for more permanent solution, I think. I may have to come up with something different on that, but for now it'll work.